Quaid Azam Pot 61. Muhammad Ali Jinnah belonged to Asna Ashri sect of the Shia Khoja Muslim community. Khoja, given their beliefs and religious practices, do not easily fit any stereotype. Bernard Lewis, in a comment, has described them as Hindus under a thin Muslim veneer. There's a unique blend of Hindu and Muslim practice under the overarching umbrella of Islamic faith. Sarojini Naidu in 1917 must have linked Jinnah's liberal personality trait to his Khoja ancestry when she said that Jinnah was a Hindu by race and Muslim by religion. It may not be wholly idle to fancy something a little symbolic in the Khoja parentage of the child destined to become an ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity. The Khojas, like the Bohras and the Memons, are known for their wealth, their trading and business abilities, and are essentially of peace-loving nature. They have their bases principally in Surat, Bharuch, Ahmedabad, Karachi, and Bombay, all strung along the western edge of the coast of India. It is from these bases that they controlled a considerable part of Bombay Presidency's internal trade, plus lucrative external trade with East Africa and Mauritius. Also trade within Bombay city. In terms of English language education, however, they remain not particularly advanced. This was then not any debilitating backwardness, for in their own language, Gujarati, they remain as well versed as the most advanced of the Hindus. Besides, as a community, they chose not to be burdened by this education in English, having little need for it. Being a predominantly trading community, they managed and continue to do so admirably in their own language, Gujarati. Also, obtaining a government job or post was still, or is still, for them no criteria of success. Their spiritual head is the Aga Khan. Aga Khan, though Jinnah never really acknowledged him as such. Preoccupation with trade and industry naturally affected their political outlook. At a time when competition for government service was a source of communal assertiveness, the Khojas, as relatively self-contained and prosperous community, were little affected by this virus. This has always remained their attribute. And in contrast to a majority of their co-religionists, the Khojas are not given to combative Muslimness. Moreover, as members of the commercial world of Bombay, they had very sound commercial reasons for combining with members of all other communities. They had to, how else would they continue to obtain trading and financial benefits? Jinnah, though, was an exception to all these generalizations. He had not the trader's instincts of conciliation, accommodation, or pursuit of profit, not at all. He was by nature determined and combative. His nationalism was not born of any self-interest. It was a byproduct of his free-spirited nature, his exposure to England, and his thriving legal practice, which he had earned on his own merit. He was largely a self-educated, self-made man, anxious as a youth that his merit should gain recognition and be duly rewarded. He had not the azures of birth, lineage, or social status that most other barristers of his time came equipped with. Having been exposed to English Moors, he resented greatly the doubly standard practiced by them, one set in their own country and another markedly different one in India and in India.